Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to the Cabin Fever Podcast. It's Brent Bailey, and it's another great day to be alive. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great day wherever you are. We are having a superb day here in the heat of Central Florida. I hope that wherever you are today, it is a great day for you. We got a great show planned for you today. I've got attorney, author, adventurist, and speaker Judy Copenbarger. She's going to be coming by to talk to us about her brand new book called Money, Truth, and Life, and we're going to have her come out here in just a few moments, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. I'm joined right now by Jody and Luke, and they are sitting over at the tech booth. How's everything going over there, guys? Everybody good?
I think we're doing good.
I think we are, yeah.
Get a little closer, Luke.
Yeah, all right.
Don't be shy.
It's a good day today, though. We got a lot. There's a lot going on in the country today. So
yes, there is.
What would be the first thing that we try to make this informative as well? We're going
to make it informative right now.
Yeah. So here we go. What's the first one?
Let's make that big.
Yeah. What is the first? Today is tax day.
That's you. Sorry.
Yeah, it is tax day, and now we all know that it's normally April the 15th.
Yes.
But because of COVID.
They extended it, because people just had a hard time, getting stuff.
Sure, there was lots of things that people needed to figure out.
They've done a lot of extending on a lot of things.
Right, and so today is tax day, and if you have not filed your taxes for 2020, man,
you better get on it.
You better get on that today because
you definitely waited long enough.
Exactly. You've had an extension. Now get it done.
Exactly. So get out there and do that. I'm sure the IRS will be happy, but H&R Block, I'm sure, is probably going to be open late tonight, and all the other tax services. Our friends Phil and Dana Libertori, I'm sure, are going to be extremely busy helping people get their taxes in today. So
let's not call them today because
yeah, this would be
they got a busy day.
Yeah, this would be so.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that would be a major fail if we did that. So anyway, all right. So what else is going on today?
Well, we have a special birthday in our family.
We do.
Yes. Our nephew
18
Gabriel.
years ago.
I didn't clear us. Sorry.
That's right. The angel Gabriel.
The angel.
He appeared to Mary.
It is his 18th birthday today.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gabriel. We love you.
Ladies,
we love you.
He's 18.
He's
18, y'all.
Look at the little stubble on his
He's
chin there.
So cute. I mean, we remember him. I wish I could have found like one of the pictures of him when he was little.
Small.
And I remember him, he had such curly hair.
Yeah.
He still has some wave in his hair.
I remember him sitting on my lap when he was just, he was big enough to barely hold, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him and he's looking at me, and he's not even a year old yet, and he would kind of bounce a little bit, and he's just smiling, and all of a sudden, just with his mouth open and his eyes all big, and it is just bleh, all over me. It was like, oh, I see how you feel about me. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that there, Gabriel. So anyway,
so National Gabriel Stavali.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Gabriel. We love you, and we're so happy that you're having the big birthday today. We wish we could be there.
We do.
They're having a big party down in San Diego. And so anyway.
They were trying to get us to go, but
happy birthday, Gabriel.
Happy birthday.
All right. There's a couple of national days today, or more than a couple.
Yeah.
There's actually several.
Well, one of them is National Love Your Horse Day or something like that.
Who makes these days up?
I don't know.
Luke had a great idea during the production meeting today. He said, let's start making up our own national days. So I mean,
they'd sound just as real as the other ones.
They do.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. They would absolutely sound as made up as
anything. Seriously.
Well, I know that on the site that we pull that down from, you can actually submit a national day if you want to.
Oh my gosh. We are
so
going to do that.
What are we going to do that? We're going to call it National Cabin Fever Day, or
we can, yeah, let's do it.
Or whatever our new brand is when we go to
right,
make that
exactly.
change. So.
But one of the days that is acknowledged is it's called National Give Something Away Day. Now, I've got a bunch of stuff behind me.
Yeah, it's true.
That I'm not going to show. That I'm sure there's some stuff in there I can really give away. I know I have some stuff in there.
We're moving, and we're getting a new house, and so there's a lot of crap back there behind the curtain. So
I feel like on Facebook, there's a lot of people giving away their opinions.
You think?
That deserves 2 dings.
It does.
Man,
It really
alive.
does.
That may even be a 3rd dinger right there. There's too much giving away. People are giving away pieces of their mind.
They are.
And
They are.
I'm just going to give you a piece of my mind. And
Yep.
they're starting to run out of their mind. So
Oh yeah, that's a
they
that's
don't
a
have
good,
much. They
good
don't have
one.
much to give away. So
But another example, there was how to observe a give something away day. It says, in the spirit of occasion, consider paying for coffee for the person in line behind you. I don't remember if we talked about this, but I mean, I did that one day.
it feels
couple
good to
months
do
ago.
it, doesn't it? It's
It
like
really does.
Random act of kindness.
And you have no idea what they got, but you're like, hey,
Yeah, you get up there, you go, I'd like to pay for the person behind me's coffee. And they're like, the whole car or just, yeah,
yeah,
sure.
it's no problem.
That'll be $73.
If it's at Starbucks, it could
Yeah,
very well be.
yeah, that's why I go to, that's why I go over to
Wawa.
Wawa for the best coffee in the world.
Yeah.
Excellent
Wawa
coffee.
didn't deserve that.
No, they didn't.
They
didn't.
deserve a.
Well, see, Luke's got it up there on
happy
the screen.
thing.
So
It's National Drink Wawa Coffee Day.
there you
Every
go.
day is National
There
Drink
you go.
Wawa
And they would
Coffee Day.
probably be happy that we even said that. So
Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
Well,
so,
they do have their national gift
now,
coffee
but
away
now
day.
there is something going on in it was observance of it being tax day and give something away day. There's a lot of places giving away free
Giving
food
away
today.
free
So
food, yes.
do we have a list or where that is?
The
online?
list is well, I don't have a list of the actual donation sites, but I'm sure you could look it up in your local area. I mean, my doctor's office today was giving food away.
Yeah, there's a lot
mean-
of places though that are like the fast food
Yeah,
places. and stuff
lots
like
of
that are-
restaurants. We've been talking about that a lot lately.
I know.
But a ton of other sit-down restaurants are giving away
Wow.
free fries. That throws
Yeah.
me off every time.
Yeah.
Wow, free fries with your order, or free maybe a free appetizer, a free burger, or $5 or $10 off of your meal. Or there's a lot of them. I'm too many to count. Too many to talk about. I mean, I just say look up. It actually was on USA Today. That article. So,
All right. So,
yeah.
but do you have any more of the list of things that were National Day today? We gotta.
I don't have anything else. There were a couple others, but now I lost the link. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But,
So
I could have just said it's National Wear Blue Day, because you and
Nobody
I
knows, right? We are
you
wearing
and
blue.
I are both in Navy.
Yeah.
Luke is
So
not.
so anyway,
he's-
the big thing is you want to get out there and get your taxes done today. Make sure they're
Today,
filed
please
today.
do.
You've had 3 months to get that taken care
Yeah,
of, and
exactly.
So
Do
make
it.
sure you get out there and do that, and in observance of that, go ahead and get you some free food at some of the fast food restaurants that are out there.
and bless somebody.
That's right.
Give something away.
So question of the day today is, what are your plans for National Give Something Away Day? Are you gonna, what are you gonna do? What are the things that you like to give away?
Yeah.
If you're like
we
my
wanna hear
father-in-law, you like to give away $100 bills.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey!
that'd
Hey,
be
where's
all
he
right.
at right now?
Yeah,
He's
right.
in
Where is he?
California.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
at Gabriel's birthday.
Seek
Send
him
him my
out.
way.
No, I'm just kidding.
So anyway, so there's that. Get outside, get some blessings into some people's hands today.
Yes.
And it's going to be awesome. So,
Yep.
all right. So today, let's move on to our guest. Our guest is somebody we've had the privilege of knowing for a little while now. We did a trip with them, with a group actually, over to Israel. And as we went, I'd known them from some of the events that we'd been to and things like that. But we just really got to know each other over that trip to Israel. And she is absolutely hilarious. I would get these, she'd say, "Oh, let me take your picture in front of the, with the group here. I'll take it for you." And so then she would text me the pictures, and it always accompanied. And see, this is the kind of nice guy that I am. I don't get enough credit for this. I'll just go ahead and toot my own horn. I should be putting up the pictures that she sent with me, because they were always, cross-eyed or tongue sticking out, because she would send this group of pictures, and then there would be this one picture of Judy there, being goofy. But she's an attorney. She is a speaker. She's an author. She is a online personality. She has started her own YouTube channel where she's giving money for money advice and coaching. She's written a brand new book, and I got a copy of it right here. Jody's also throwing it up on the screen. Money, Truth, and Life. It goes on sale tomorrow and Friday at a special price of 99 cents. You can go and pick up a copy of Money, Truth, and Life. Please welcome to the program our good friend, Judy Copenbarger. Judy!
How's it going out there? So nice to be with you today.
We're so glad that you're here. You're not going to make the faces that you sent me in all those pictures, are you?
I may or may not make the faces. We'll have to see.
I won't put you on the spot to do that. So, but anyway, man, it's so good to have you here. I'm sure you could hear when I was introducing you. We just had so much fun with you guys in Israel, and it seemed like every time we were going somewhere, you and Larry would be over to the side stretching and getting ready to go. And we went to Beth Shannon, I think, was and I look over, you guys are stretching, and the next thing I know, you guys are going up the side of this big hill, and I'm thinking, I'm going to catch them. I'm just going to run down there. And I run down there, and I'm literally huffing and puffing trying to catch you guys going up there. Well, it was so much fun, though, wasn't it?
It was awesome, and I'll race you to the top anytime.
That's the one thing I've noticed about you and Larry. I mean, when we first got there, the group was telling us, oh, yeah, Judy and Larry are here, but they're not actually in the city right now. They're over at Petra, over in Jordan right now. And it just seems like that's something that you guys are kind of your thing is you guys like to get out and have adventures all over the place.
Yeah, I think a lot of my life has been dedicated to romance and adventure, and I love to experience life fully, and my later years has been about helping other people do the same and just freeing them up to go enjoy new places and cultures and just be with their families. So that's really what my work is all about.
Yeah. As we're getting into that, what is one of the coolest places you guys have been to besides the ones we just talked about? You guys have traveled all over the place.
Yeah, I'm at 45 countries. I'm counting now. I'd like to make it to 70. There were beautiful places in Malaysia, way in the back country, where we were able to go and serve. That surprised me. Running a half marathon on the Great Wall of China was one of those bucket list kind of things.
I guess.
Having our children perform in the Sydney Opera House out there on the harbor, that was a highlight. We've done a lot of kind of backroads things, but some of the traditional things as well in the world. It's hard to have a favorite because there's your favorite when it's just you and nature, and then there's your favorite when you're with your favorite person on the planet that you're married to and you love, and then there's your favorites to share as a family or with other people that you care about.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I could pick one. Sorry.
That's totally understandable. And the thing about it is that you get talking about things like this and people go, oh, that must be nice. But really, that's kind of what you've built your ministry on, is to not just to be a traveler, but to help other people to build their lives to get to there and do something like that. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing? Before we get to the book, let's just talk about a little bit of what you're doing now with the ministry and how you're helping people out.
Yeah, well, Larry and I are both tax attorneys, so we have a background in tax and law and all of that stuff. I also have a background that's pretty thorough with finances. So I'm a financial strategic planner and have all the credentials and fiduciaries that go with that. But with that, those tools have allowed me to do is help people achieve their most important goals, have family harmony around money, and live life the way they feel they should live it with their gifts and their callings. And so that's led us to help people not only in our city and our state and our country, around the world.
Well, it's funny that you say that, Judy, that you want to help people, families with harmony and money and things like that, because right now in this country, so many people are suffering from it because of COVID. They've lost their jobs. Some people are, has eaten into their savings so much now. This is a very relevant adventure that you're taking right now to really help families and people really kind of rebound and build their financial futures. But as we are doing this and talking about this, what is, in your opinion, the biggest hurdle besides the obvious, oh, they lost their job or what? What's the biggest hurdle to building something like that?
That's a great question in a time like this. I would say if it was one word, it would be preparedness. So, not everyone lost their job. There are companies that are thriving in this 2020 new season. There are businesses that have reinvented themselves, doing new things, old things in new ways. There are new businesses that didn't even exist before.
Yeah.
The ones that were prepared to take the opportunity do well. On the other side, the people who have lost their jobs, the people that are trying to figure out how to keep their doors open or reopen their doors to their small business, trying to get loans to, fill the gap. Those are the people that also can rely on preparedness. If they had cash reserves in place, if they had a HELOC or a line of credit in place for the corporation, they have weathered well to have the proper capitalization for their business. So I would say preparedness, and it's a lesson learned by all of us, whatever this season has looked like for us, to be better prepared for another season that will come, because it will come.
Our guest today is Judy Copenbarger, and she is a tax attorney out of Southern California, and an adventurist who's traveled literally around the world, and just a fun person to be around. Judy, I know that Bob Harrison, who we both know very well, has said, multiple times, whatever you kind of prepare for shows up. And I think what you're saying there is such great wisdom, because so many people have been caught, blindsided by so much of this. But as we turn the corner to get into your book here, and I think it really kind of goes hand in hand in what we're talking about. Here it is right here. It's called Money, Truth, and Life. Goes on sale tomorrow on Amazon for 99 cents. I mean, and that's, man, talk about a seed sown into people's lives. 99 cents. Usually it's $22. So tell us a little bit about that. What led you to write this book?
It was just about taking all of the experiences of my clients over the last 4 generations of people, 40 years or so, taking all of their experiences and positive outcomes and being able to tell a story that people finally understand, taking them from that chaos around money, that confusion around money, and giving them clarity and confidence. I found ways to communicate that pretty well. And so I decided to pull that collection together to make it available for the world, for anyone who really wants to do money better and to maintain marital harmony, to maintain family harmony when it comes to money, because it's one of the most fought about things in marriage. Money, and then the other thing, that's a different show, right? But
Yes,
yeah,
that is a different show. But I know that I've actually heard you say this, and we were privileged, Jody and I read it before it was released, and wrote a little bit in the beginning, a little introductory thing, I think, in the beginning of it here, but just an endorsement for it. But what I found was this is literally like an information guide that I would literally keep on the shelf next to wherever I do all my financial planning or make my financial decisions, so that if there's something that comes up, and I love how you wrote that in there, you would begin to describe something, and then you were so descriptive. This is what this is, and this is what this is, and here's how it works. My encouragement was to keep it near you, because this is a resource that would help you to make those decisions. But you've said that this is not just about money. So what is it about?
Oh, it's about living your ideal life. It's about finding your purpose and your calling. It's about creating opportunities, not only in the life of your children and the people you care about and the causes you care about. It's about creating space for everyone that you meet to have their lives be a little bit better because you're in it. So money is just a tool. It's a tool that can help you live a more healthy, whole life. It can help you live a more organized life. It can help you live a more prosperous life, a life of travel, of golf, of cruising, whatever it is you like to do. It's also a means that allows you to make a difference and impact lives in whatever genre is important to you. So when you're freed up, every time I speak in front of a good sized group, and I've had some pretty good sized groups, I always see this neon light over the heads of all the people that are in the audience, and that neon light says freedom. And when people get free around money and they're not stressed about it and they're not concerned or double second guessing themselves or stressed about the pile of papers on the dining room table that they have to deal with for the tax guy, when they get freed up from that, they have all this space. Creativity opens up, divine downloads open up, space opens up, time opens up where they can go and do the things that they were meant to do with the people that they're meant to be with. That's really what is at the premise of this. It's not just about the money. It's about when money is out of the picture, because you don't have to worry or think about it, what shows up for you.
Now, in this day and time, Judy, there's so many people that almost have started to adopt a philosophy, and we're not here to discuss politics or anything, but some people have this in mind that kind of financial freedom can't happen for them, or that it's bad if it does happen to them. I know even my own upbringing, I've heard other people say when they've been brought up that they almost feel guilty or bad if they are at a place of financial freedom. How is this book, what's that going to do for us? How's this book going to help us? What are we going to gain, especially when it comes to something like that, by reading a book like this?
Yeah, what you'll gain is a perspective. And I believe what you said is so true, but it's at both ends. There are people that have this feeling of shame and guilt because they don't have enough or they haven't managed or stewarded well. Also, at the other end, they feel like they've done too much. They've accumulated too much wealth. And for some people, they're even taught that poverty equals humility.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. Humility is taking the tools that you have, including your resources, your money, and your talents, and giving them to other people and being willing to open your hand and let them go. There's something when you open your hand and let go of whatever you have, it's not God trying to take something from you. It's God trying to put something new in your hand.
Come on now, that's so good.
And that's what it's all about. That's what the whole philosophy and the perspective is about. It's okay to have money. It's what you do with it. It's okay to have health. It's what you do with it. It's okay to have influence and powerful people in your life. It's what you do with those relationships. Is it for harm or is it for good?
Now, just so that people can and have an idea, because some people have never really even been to a place where they have it to do good with it. They just are, they would almost water down the good they do for their own family, like paying their bills and keeping the lights turned on and food on the table. They almost don't look at that as just being good. That's just expected. But that's very much just as good as being able to sow a bunch of money into an organization too, isn't it?
It's huge. I think our first place of ministry, our first place of responsibility is with our families, making sure our spouses are okay, making sure our parents are okay, if they're special needs or if they're elderly, and then looking after our kids, raising them up where they can be independent and sustain and then thrive. That's as much of a ministry as any $1 million gift to some, out of the country ministry or humanitarian effort. But I believe you can, planning and strategic planning and optimizing what you have going on, you can have it all, just maybe not all right now.
And so these principles and this idea can cross every socioeconomic line. It can cross over every color barrier, every race, every creed, every doctrine. The things that you're talking about in this book can apply literally to anybody. Did we lose her? I think we just lost Judy. Oh, she's back. There she is. We don't have sound though. Hold on just a second, Judy. We're working on trying to get you back. The things that I can speak while they're working, I can say for sure, because I've heard Judy speak and other folks that believe in the same way. These principles do reach all the way across every socioeconomic, racial barrier. Nobody is exempt to this. And I know she's shaking her head there, but for some reason we're losing. Have we lost the audio? Yeah. We got her back?
I'm back.
There she is. Oh, thank you. All right.
I'm rather elusive. Just for your viewers' information, I'm sure the technology is on my side. You can see behind me, I have a wooden wall. I'm way up in the middle of Colorado for a couple of weeks with family in a log cabin, and Wi-Fi comes and goes. It depends on when the satellite is going by, but I'm happy to be with you so we can continue our conversation.
Yeah. And so anyway, as I was saying, this applies to everybody. There's not only certain people can benefit from this. This can go from the poorest person who has nothing right now to the millionaire sitting in his office right now. These principles apply to everybody.
That's true.
Okay. This is Judy Copenbarger, everybody, and she is an outstanding friend of ours. Actually had the honor of having her and Larry do a baptism of me in the Jordan River in Israel. We really think the world of you and Larry, and can't wait to see you guys again. If you want to run out and pick up a copy of the book, it is available on Amazon starting tomorrow for 99 cents. It is an easy read. It's a very informative read. And so I would encourage you to get right out there and right now. So everybody, make your plans right now. Jump online, buy a copy of Money, Truth, and Life on Amazon. Judy, man, thank you so much for coming and being on the program today. Give our love to Larry and all your kids, and we hope to see you in California at the event real soon.
My pleasure, Brent. It's always good to be with you. Thank you.
Yeah, and as you can see, her information is going up on the screen right now. CopenbargerCorp.com, on Facebook, and on Instagram, Judy Copenbarger, and Judy Copenbarger on YouTube. You can. She's got an event, and before we let you go, let's talk about that event real quick. If you text the word event to 33777, that'll do something very special for them. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. That's where all the free stuff is, and it's access to the online money mastery program. So you'll text the word event. It's special for this event here today. The number is 33777. You put in a little bit of information, and then you can download all kinds of tools and resources, and I believe a chapter or two of the book.
That's incredible. Judy, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and get out there and enjoy Colorado.
Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Brent. Talk to you soon.
Okay, take care. That's Judy Copenbarger, attorney, friend, author, speaker, adventurist. Man alive, I could just go on and on, talk about her and Larry all day long. But get your copy of the book today. Coming up Friday on the program, I have got another special guest that's going to be with me. It's going to be the founder of the Kingdom Chamber of Commerce. That is Angela Pipersburg. She's going to be joining us from New Jersey, so you'll make sure that you want to tune in for that. We are working like crazy to line up the next month of guests for you, and I'm not going to give anything away, but we've got great guests planned all the way up until August, and so you'll want to be tuning in. We love you guys so much. For Jody and for Luke and for Judy, thank you so much for being with us on the program today. Have a great rest of your day. Get outside and break the cabin fever. Have a great day, everybody.